playing. The Bengals. They
The Buccaneers
2
have
plays,
no
bada bing, bada boom,
Buccaneers
and then
have no defense.
field goal, and they lose with like the
Buccaneers
last
don't
couple
have a
seconds.
defense.
So you think Fitzmagic?
Fitzmagic is back. You need to start him again this week, my friend.
I think so.
You know what you should do? You should give me Fitzmagic.
I will.
You should.
I will for like
Le'Veon
Bell.
Ezekiel Elliott and Le'Veon. Why do you want Le'Veon?
It's a joke.
I'll give you $5.
Okay. I'll tell you who I want him for.
You're doubling your investment
Okay,
with that.
I'm not
You're
giving you
doubling.
money.
You're doubling your investment with that.
Guys, I scored 124 points this week. Not that great, but
Look at your total points scored, sweetheart.
Yeah, exactly.
You have like 560 points scored.
I have 1 week less than you.
I still have 200 more points than you. It's Seth with the highest, and then me.
I have 595. You have 639. You have
So 150.
Do you not know math?
No, you have 565. I have 750.
I have 595.
So that's a 65.
Seth-
No, that's
Oh, that's points against. My bad.
yeah.
I have 565. You have 695. So you have 130 points, and I have 1 week off.
Oh, well, I'll cut it in post.
Look at points against. I have the most points against, and I have up.
You
and
have
you-
points
3
against
and
doesn't
3.
matter.
No, it matters. It matters
No,
because
it doesn't matter.
no, it does because of like the ratio. You look at your points scored and your points scored against to find
So
the
if you
ratio.
score 125 points,
It doesn't matter to anyone else.
But you could play against somebody who scored 126 points.
No, but
That does matter.
It's how you win in that situation. is what
Well,
I'm
yeah.
saying. Yeah.
But no, points against you does matter.
Yeah. So no.
If
So
you score
I'm saying the
125,
same
you could
thing.
beat everybody else in the league, but the guy you played against scored 126. You lost.
You
oh well.
lose. Yeah. It's all about the ratio.
Me and Barnes are tied for third.
Yeah, that's scary. I saw that today, and
I don't like
if
that.
you beat him, if he beats you, dude,
I don't like that.
he'll never let us live that down. What's your record now?
4-3.
Oh my gosh.
Lost to you.
That's right. No. Say that a little louder, please.
Actually, I'm 5-2. Peyton.
Oh, Peyton. Oh, I actually am close to losing
Well,
to
that game
Peyton
doesn't
right
count.
now.
That doesn't. So
Yeah.
you're 4-2.
Oh, my game doesn't count against
Yeah,
Peyton.
4-2.
Sweet. I might lose to Peyton, so that's what I'm saying.
4-2.
Good for him.
But so I'm 4-2.
Go out and vote,
But
everybody.
if you
It's a big
if you
deal.
lose against Peyton, and I win, then we're both 5-2. Because that game, Peyton's game.
Well,
No,
but
I'm-
it's
I'm
not going to
already-
register that in the standings.
Well, we'll
Yeah.
recalculate it. Anyone who's lost to Peyton.
No, it doesn't matter. Peyton's even if you won, because if you count that win against her, that's still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll
so
recalculate it after.
Yeah. So you take out that whole game, whether you win or lose, you take it out.
Yeah.
So basically, I have a bye week because
Yeah.
she never paid me.
Pretty much. Give your players a rest. Put them on the bench.
Too late for that.
Give them a rest.
She didn't even put in players. Greg Elson scored his first touchdown of the year
He did.
this week.
I had him on my bench in one league. And
I'm
I started to start him.
I played Trey Burton over him. But Trey Burton's been doing
Okay,
well. I mean, I still won in that league, so it's not
I have this game in the
Okay,
bag.
well, what I really wanted to get to in this podcast, we went off all sorts of different rabbit trails.
Guys, I had 2 players on a bye.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
don't check your freaking team.
Yeah, you have Zeke and Julio that you didn't put in. I was sworn to secrecy because Keaton told us not to tell you,
Yeah.
and you
And
still
don't
win.
check your fantasy
'Cause-
football.
Oh, here's a stat. Speaking of James Conner, all right.
33 points.
Oh, I
Did
saw.
you
I
see
saw-
that
I
on
saw it,
SportsCenter?
yes, yes.
What?
Okay,
happened?
be a
It's-
Sports Center.
The first
Yo, this
7
blows
games, it compares
my mind.
Le'Veon
First
Bell,
8
James
games.
James Harden.
James Harden.
Le'Veon Bell and James, what's his name?
Connor.
James Conner.
James Conner. All right, here it is.
First 7, because haven't they had a
First
bye week?
8.
I can't believe I picked him up, dude.
Yeah.
I picked him up. Dude.
All right, listen to this stat, guys.
Okay, here we go.
There's no
So-
way they score 17 points.
Huh?
There's no way they score
Through the
17
first 7
No,
games.
he
Hey, shut up, Seth. Shut up.
My bad.
Through the first 7 games of 2017 and through 2018. Okay, Le'Veon's first 7 games last year, 898 yards, 4 total touchdowns.
That's good.
Not bad.
Not bad.
James Conner, first 7 games this season, 922 yards, 9 total touchdowns.
That is phenomenal.
Exquisite. You talk about
He is so overlooked right now.
You talk about 13 touchdowns from D Hop. in one season, and we're only week
Well, that's
8.
different. It's running backs.
Yeah,
Running backs
right.
get more touchdowns, but that's a different topic.
Le'Veon had 4 touchdowns in the first 7 games.
Yeah,
Add 5.
I know. James Conner. I'm agreeing with you. James Conner is killing it. He's very overlooked.
Killing the game.
He's not getting the respect he should.
Also, new segment. Who has the worst haircut in NFL? James Conner.
Yeah. That is,
He is bald, and then he just has like a line in the back of his head and just all this hair.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
I've seen
weird.
You want to look it up?
It is very
So
weird.
because they're saying Le'Veon's going to come back and play, I don't think Le'Veon should play. I think they should start James Conner over
They
him.
will start James Conner, dude.
Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't.
That's going to make Le'Veon mad.
I mean, I'm trying to find this picture of
No,
James
I'm saying
Conner's
this point
haircut
with
because
how-
it's gross.
how well James Conner. Oh my gosh, look at that.
This is his hair.
You should post a picture on the Instagram of that.
Yeah, you should put it on the lawn.
On the line.
Make that the thumbnail.
No. James, who has the worst haircut? Anyway, what I wanted to get to is predictions of how next week is going to go.
NFL or
Both,
college?
because we have really a big NFC matchup with the Saints and the Rams. By the way, Saints remain undefeated, 8-0.
You mean Rams?
Did I say the Saints? Yeah, Rams remain
Oh, the
Rams
Saints
remain.
undefeated?
Saints have
Rams
lost one
domain.
game. They're 6-1.
Who'd they lose to?
The very first game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Dang.
Fitzmagic lit him up.
He had to. So yeah, they're 6-1.
They had a bye
They
week.
had a bye week. So yeah, let's start there. Rams or Saints, from what we've seen.
Whew.
I'm taking Rams.
All right, no, I love the Rams. I think I don't love them. They're phenomenal. They've just been playing some close games. They almost lost to the Packers, who at the time were
Okay.
3-2-1.
Okay, but the Packers are still a great football team, and
They should have lost.
they should have lost if they didn't recover that fumble.
Ty, he should not have taken that out of the end zone.
No, but yeah, if you give Aaron Rodgers the ball with that much time on the clock,
You should lose.
you should lose. However, did you see when Todd Gurley broke off that run at the very end? He didn't score because
purpose.
he didn't score on purpose to run the clock out.
A bunch of people were upset about that.
Upset, dude. I thought it was so heroic.
Well,
put the game
betting
away.
Odds, fantasy football.
Oh,
people,
fantasy wise.
betting, like all that.
Wait,
stuff.
what happened?
So the Rams are up by 2, and they have the ball with like 30 seconds left. They're on their 20, and Gurley breaks one away. No one's in front of him. He could have scored to really put the game away, put it within 9.
Nobody's by him.
No, I mean,
Well,
he
he-
has like someone like coming at a bad angle
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
him, and then someone behind him. But he like slowed down and hesitated to run out the clock more, so
Yeah.
that they could
Tackle him and run the clock out.
go in victory formation at the very end.
Yeah, and not give them the ball.
So not give him the ball back.
Dang.
Yeah, it's smart football, heads up football.
No,
Well, I
for
mean,
the
no
Rams.
matter what, they
That
would
is-
have won the game because
Yeah,
you're
'cause
up by
9.
9.
Yeah,
But
Well,
still,
yeah.
that was
but they wanted to go in
It's
victory
football
because it's
IQ,
solidified. Yeah,
that's
just great
selfless.
football. It's selfless football. I love Todd Gurley even more now.
But I think they're gonna take. They can't go undefeated all year. I think they're
No.
gonna lose some.
If they're gonna lose
Fast
to
show.
anyone, if they're gonna lose to
it's
anyone,
gonna be the
it's gonna be
Saints.
the Saints. But here's the thing: looking because they almost lost to
All right, fine. Here's
was it
All right, I'll
last
make my
week?
prediction now. They win. They go 15. They go 16-0. What is it? Ideal 19-0 is if you have a perfect season. They go 18-1. They lose to the Texans in the Super Bowl.
You are out of pocket.
I
young
know.
bull. You is out of pocket. Who they? Okay, I'm gonna pull it up. Okay, so they almost. Well, no, they don't. They had a really bad game against the 49ers. Jared Goff had like.
Not.
They had like one. As far as Jared Goff,
What
yeah,
was the
they
final?
did. 39-10.
Oh.
But Jared
29
Goff had
points.
a really
That was a
bad
close
game.
game.
Jared Goff had a really
29
bad.
points. so close.
Jared Goff had it wasn't a close game, but a really bad game, a sloppy offensive game. Statistically. On paper is disgusting. Their defense helped.
But it's not always about paper. It's not always about the stats you put on paper.
No, but going into a game like the Saints, you got to look at your overall performance. Are you sloppy here? What do you need to work on here? Mm-hmm. Are you bad on third down conversions? Yes.
Can I say this real quick, off topic? Just about the on paper thing. DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh my God.
Deshaun Watson had a horrible game on paper against the Jacksonville Jaguars. But if you go back and watch the game, he played a great game.
Yeah, he got hit in the mouth every 2 seconds.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did.
He was throwing. He had a phenomenal
game. You talking about the Jags?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Phenomenal game. He managed the game. He knew exactly what to do and when to do it. He made the passes when he had to.
Not always. He made some bad decisions. I watched that game. He made some bad decisions.
You know what I have to say about that? That's what I have to say about that.
Stop touching my pig. So, going into this game, and I don't know if you watched the Rams game today, did you?
No.
Did you? Okay.
I watched some of it.
Alright, so the first half, Green Bay brought so much pressure on third down. Like 6-man blitzes, 7-man blitzes. They brought the house one time on 3rd and long. And it's exposing some of the weaknesses in this O-line and Jared Goff and his timing. So the Saints are going to replicate that. And it might tip the scale in the Saints' favor if they know how to execute that well. Now, if the Saints come out and they scheme it through practice all week, I'm going to go with the Saints. Because the Saints are the best team for...
That's what they're going to do. But...
They're the best team for time of possession in the whole league. They have the most time of possession. So if they can keep the ball out of Drew Brees' hands and into Jared Goff's hands more throughout the game, they win the ball game.
I think so.
And Jared Goff runs the clock out with his run, best running attack in the league. Their defense, their secondary was hurting a lot, so that might be a big thing. Drew Brees can find those open windows in the zones. And with Aqib Talib out, Marcus Peters is kind of on an island to himself, so that's a whole other third of the field that's left kind of loose. D-line's still stacked. So I don't know.
How many sacks did they have today against Green Bay?
Oh, they had a lot of pressure. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but they got to Rodgers, they got the backfield. But when Brees was able to stand back there and throw, the secondary was kind of shattered here and there.
All right.
I'm saying if the Rams are to lose, they're going to lose to the Saints, but I think they'll win.
Schedule, who have they played?
Who have they played?
Yes, and who are they going to play?
All right, so week 1 against the Raiders, 33-13. Week 2 against the Cardinals, 34-0. Week 3 against the Chargers, 35-23. And then against the Vikings, 38-31. And then against the Seahawks, 33-31. Close games, back and forth. And then Rams against Broncos, 23-20. That was a close one. And then against the 49ers, 39-10. And then this week against the Packers. Next week, they got the Saints, of course. And then they got the Seahawks. That should be a dub. Then they got the Chiefs the week after that. The thing about the Chiefs and Rams is the Rams are more of like a consistent wear you down. And the Rams are...
I don't think the Rams are all that hype.
The Chiefs are just like explosive play, you know.
I don't think the Rams are everything people say they are.
Okay, we'll tell that to their 8-0 schedule.
They're playing close games to people they should not be playing close with.
Who? The Packers? The Broncos?
The Broncos are horrible.
The Broncos are the only game you can really say.
The Chargers aren't that phenomenal. The Vikings... Where's their rush attack? Where's their rush attack at?
Nowhere.
So?
But they had a good passing game that week.
So they should have been able to light them up. They had Marcus at the time. They had Marcus Peters and Aqib Talib.
He got hurt in the game before that. He got hurt in the Chargers game.
So that's what I told you. You didn't tell me nothing, dude.
All right. Point is,
I don't